Alrighty folks, here we go. So, massive overhaul to the door of this safe. A little bit on the inside, just to make it all fit. Notice there's no big dial thing here. This door is now manipulation proof. Originally, the way this door was designed with a single drop latch connected to a pin with a retractable bolt. I still got that bolt, there's one. They still have the drop latch, but now I have an even bigger feature. Okay? It's a triple deadlock. Okay? So, notice one thing right off the bat. There's elastic pressure. Okay? So we're going to lift up the drop latch. I can do this with one hand. Just listen. You hear that? Big click. Okay? Oh, deadbolt. Sorry. Now, interior is now this. I have a previous video on just before I was building it. Like when I was building it, it wasn't done. Now this is completely finished. Okay? Now, as I explained in the first video, okay, it has three different movements in one single action. The bolt, which is right here, goes straight forward. Has a whole bunch of different linkages and everything put together. I have the brake, okay, the drop brake, and under here is, I can't see it when it's unlocked, the drop latch. Okay. Very quick, very fast acting. Here's the drop latch. As I said, the brake and the bolt right here. Yeah, there's like that. Okay. So before, you could flip over the safe, you have access straight to the door. Okay. And that just wasn't going to cut it. So I upgraded hugely. I'd love to see you try and get into this with trying to flip it over and everything. Now I'm gonna unlock it. There we go. Okay, a little bit of differences in the inside. I didn't rebuild everything up here because it's just no use for it. Because if you try to pull this, it's gonna pull off in your hand before that. I managed to get my wallet and everything completely hidden, so you can't see in there. Bandit barrier latch, bandit barrier bar, compartment. I didn't have to change anything in here. I managed to make this streamline and flat, so it fit in perfectly in the old footprint of the door. So I'm very proud of the way I've done this. It very strong, makes sense, and the best part is when it locks. Okay, so this is the access for the brake. The brake is what keeps the bolt back under elastic pressure. So when you turn this, lets everything go, and just that bolt fires forward really quickly. Okay. Now, the way the last bolt was made, it was on a single pivot, and every time it would move, it would start out straight, but it would shift, and it would be like on an angle. And I've stopped that. This fires forward completely, and it goes into a single receptacle right there. Right there. There used to be two here. It used to be elongated, and it was weak, it was flimsy, and I didn't like it. So it's been upgraded, enhanced, and I'm actually really ecstatic that I can actually do this. I just flew by the seat of my pants. I didn't actually have any plans. I had an idea. Brought this into light, and this is the way it goes. Leave a comment, folks.